Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Harry and this is Harry Sees. So I'm gonna dig in and get a quick message for you guys. This will be an all signs and all house placements type of read. So please take what's for you or leave the rest. I wasn't gonna do a reading. I didn't plan on doing a reading for a very long time, but I kind of got inspired to do one, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm not sure if this is gonna go up or not, but I guess you'll know if it goes up. But take what resonates for you and leave what doesn't. It's for all signs, all house placements, okay? All right, Holy Spirit. What message do we have for the collective? Messages for the collective. What messages do we have for the collective? Messages for the collective. Okay. So we got a comparison, okay? And then we have awakened, okay? And at the bottom of the deck is daydreaming. So somebody could be comparing something. This could be, I'm picking up somebody could be like comparing like their new self to like their old self. That's what I'm kind of picking up on. Maybe somebody has went through like an awakening and they're like comparing like their old self and like to like their new self or who they are now. It gives me like a reminiscing type of vibe. For some of you, this could be you comparing yourself to who you want to be like in the future as well. Maybe you've been daydreaming about it, thinking about like how you see yourself in the future. You could be trying to like manifest it as well. For others of you, you could be like comparing like two different like situations. Um, yeah. If you are a daydreamer, you could be like daydreaming about those situations and kind of daydreaming and seeing which one kind of fits you or what you would like out of both situations. Um, but I feel like if you kind of like debating on like two situations, like with the comparison, maybe you're comparing two things, two people, two situations. I do feel like you're gonna come to some type of conclusion here soon with the awakened. But I also kind of wanted to read them here just to kind of see what they're talking about. Comparison. It says we are all on our own journeys. We can try it on someone else's skin as much as we want, but we end up having to be smaller in order to fit in it. This card shows up when you are exactly where you need to be, and yet you feel like you don't measure up to the image, expectation, or public perception of another. What you value in others, you possess. Consider what envy and comparison are trying to teach you about your own desires and why you won't let yourself have them. So somebody could be like trying to compare themselves to another person. Maybe you are trying to see what it would be like to be in that person's shoes. But I feel like you and this person are similar. If you are trying to compare yourself to another person, I do feel like you and this person, you guys are kind of similar in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, if you are trying to compare yourself to another person, it may be small differences, but I do feel like you guys are similar in some way, shape, or form. For others of you, you could be dealing with like two situations that are like the same in some way, shape, or form, but I might just have like two small differences or a few different differences for each situation. Yeah, but let me read Awakened as well. It says higher perspective, answering your calling, a new person. This card means you're awakening to a truth about the purpose of your life and the choices you are making. You're starting to see what is just wait. You're starting to see where this winding world called life will lead and becoming crystal clear about what is required to get there. This could be a time of spiritual, religious, or sexual awakening. Yeah, so maybe somebody is awakening to something. Yeah. Maybe you're starting to understand that you are where you're supposed to be at this time. Maybe somebody isn't feeling like they should be where they are. Maybe you're comparing two things. Maybe there was a choice in your life where you took one route, and maybe you could be thinking about what your life would be if you actually took the other route here. And Spirit wants you to know that you are exactly where you're supposed to be at this time. Because maybe you're daydreaming and like fantasizing about what your life would be like if you actually took that other path here. For some of you, you need to kind of release that. It says release ritual, so you need to release that, especially if you've been like spending a lot of time daydreaming or just thinking about what your life would be. If you actually took like the other path with the comparison, yeah, I feel like your life. Like I said earlier, I feel like your life would be the same if you need that confirmation. I feel like your life will be the same, but it would just be a few small differences. Yeah, it would be like a few small differences, but I do feel like your life would mainly be the same. Yeah. So if you just needed that confirmation, so maybe you can finally like release something that you've been going over, or just going over in your mind, or daydreaming about, Spirit will want you to know that your life will probably be the same as it is now, with just like a few small differences. That could be like the people, the places that you work, or just something like that. It wouldn't be much of a difference. It would just be something very small. Um, but you are where you are supposed to be at this time here, and somebody could possibly need to know that. Somebody could also be just awakening to like a purpose inside of their life, or they will be in the near future. I'm going to read daydreaming as well, then we're going to kind of get into the tarot. Yeah, but I'm sorry, I want to read that one more time for myself. It says daydreaming, vision board, dream journal. Once your most ambitious dreams come to fruition, it's time to set out in pursuit of new ones. Consulting your dreams is a fierce reminder of why the daily routine is worth it. Being too grounded in the less glamorous keeps us stagnant, apathetic, and even more depressed. This card calls on you to use your dreams to plan for the future. Yeah. So somebody could be needing to do like a vision board here. Or maybe you've already done a vision board and it's time for you to kind of do like a new one. Um, yeah. Because maybe you aren't like the same person you once were when you kind of made that vision board. And so for some of you, you could be looking, maybe you have a vision board already. You could be looking at that vision board and kind of saying, oh, there's like a few things I need to kind of change on here, because maybe I'm not that same person that I used to be when I first made the vision board, and that's okay as well. For others of you, if you already kind of knocked off a few goals on that vision board, it could be time for you to set more bigger ones. Don't just kind of focus on like small ones. Set another bigger goal for yourself here and accomplish that as well. Yeah, and then you'll be able to kind of see in comparison where you are in the future to where you are now, you know? So don't keep yourself stagnant. If there is more bigger goals that you kind of want to reach, go after them and make a plan to kind of do so. Um, but I feel like you're going to see it's your choices that's going to get you there. You have to make the right choices with Awakened. You have to make the right choices that's going to get you to where you want to be at. Um, there's a heavy emphasis on choices here as well. But just understand whatever choice that you make is what you were supposed to make, okay? Because sometimes we make a choice and then we kind of regret the choice that we made, or we kind of wish that we didn't make that choice. But I feel like somebody needs to understand that the choice that you made at that time was the choice that you were supposed to make. Um, And it's okay to kind of wonder what life would be if you didn't make that choice, or you kind of went in the opposite direction. But don't spend too much time thinking about it, especially when you're kind of daydreaming about it. Don't spend too much time thinking about it. For some of you, you're gonna kind of have to let the past go with the release ritual and shadow work. You gotta let the past go. Yeah, because somebody could be like really comparing their life now, um, their life to either like another person or how their life would be if they didn't make a certain decision. But I'm telling you right now, for some of you, your life would kind of be the same, but it would just be a few small different details in the story if you made the opposite decision. But I'm gonna dig in with the tarot to kind of see where we're going with this. For some of you, there's something going on. Somebody could need some new glasses. Or possibly go needs to go get your eyes checked as well. Alright, Holy Spirit, what's the message for the collective? What's going on with the collective? What's the message for the collective? We got the Seven of Swords out here, okay? So the Seven of Wands out here. The Seven of Wands out here could be scattered energy for me here. Something could have something to do with the blockage as well. Seven of Wands also for me kind of represents protection. Death with the Hermit. Somebody could be trying to like stop some type of like transformation. Or there's something that could be trying to like block like somebody's transformation as well. Somebody may not like want something to change. Or something is blocking like some type of change from coming into somebody's life. And it could because there could be like comparing something inside of their life as well, like the old and the new. Bear with me as I go through this. So we got the Seven of Wands here. We got the Nine of Swords here. Somebody stressed, worried, anxiety here with the Seven of Swords. With the Page of Swords out here, something to have something to do with like some type of information. Somebody could be spying as well. Somebody could be like worried about like some type of information with the Ace of Pentacles. For some of you, there could be something going on in regards to like an opportunity that's coming in. Ace of Pentacles with like the Page of Swords in here. I'm not sure why that would make you worry. So maybe you guys are getting some type of information in regards to an opportunity with the Page of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. That you're getting some type of information in regards to like an opportunity or something like that. For some of you, it makes you worried though. I don't understand why. Yeah, it makes you worried. For some of you, this could also be you being like relieved as well. Maybe you're getting some type of information, some type of valuable information that kind of makes you like relieved or has you relieved in some way, shape, or form. It brings you peace. Because maybe you're worrying about it. Maybe you're worrying about like what if something is bad and what if something is good. If this is the case, I do see that you are protected like with the Seven of Wands here. So I feel like whatever choice that you make, that you will be protected on whatever route you decide to take. Or whatever is coming your way, you are protected. So maybe you're worried about something, you're stressed about something, but whatever route you do decide to take, I do feel like you're going to be protected in some way, shape, or form. For some of you, something may end up being blocked. Like a road may end up being blocked, and I feel like it's being blocked for your protection. Yeah. or something was blocked for like your protection. You may not realize it now, but I do feel like something could have definitely been blocked for like your protection. We got like the Page of Swords out here, so definitely something going on with like some type of like information, or there was some hidden information here. Somebody could have been hiding some type of hidden. Somebody could have been hiding information from somebody. Yeah, somebody could be hiding like some type of information from somebody. Or they hid some type of information from somebody. We got a Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles out here, as well as a Chariot card. Something has something to do with like some type of like information. So I don't know if somebody could be trying to like spy on somebody with the Queen of Wands, with the Page of Pentacles, so they can kind of like compare their lives um, to the other person. So somebody could be trying to like spy on somebody so they can kind of compare their life to like the other person. But if that's the case, that like somebody isn't able to get like some type of information, because something comes with like hidden information and something is like blocked. So somebody could be like upset because something is blocked, like they're trying to compare themselves to another person, but something is blocked. Like, so if they're trying to get some type of information, is being blocked. This could be some type of like hidden information as well. Something could have something to do with spiritual things. Somebody could be spiritually spying, but I feel like somebody is trying to get information on like another person so they can kind of like compare their lives to that person. But I feel like it's blocked in some way, shape, or form. Maybe somebody is actually blocked on like a certain platform. Um, or just somebody isn't able to see something. If somebody is trying to like get information, this could be somebody trying to get information in regards to like themselves. um, but for somebody, like the information that you're trying to get is like blocked. It's supposed to be like hidden for some type of reason. It's supposed to be hidden. And I feel like if it's hidden for somebody's protection, whether that's your protection, you're trying to get information on yourself, or this is like a another person trying to get information on you, but something is blocked, and it's blocked for somebody's like protection. Um, yeah, it's like blocked for like somebody's like protection. What else do we have out here? We got the World card, end of a cycle here. Two of Swords. Yeah, somebody isn't able to see something. With like the Two of Swords, somebody isn't able to see something. Um, with the World card, Page of Swords, Nine of Swords, Seven of Wands. Somebody isn't able to see something. Two of Swords, Emperor, Page of Cups. Now something could definitely have something like, something could be going on with like somebody's eyes as well. Um, go get your eyes checked. If this is you, go get your eyes checked. Maybe you're gonna get some type of information when you do go get your eyes checked. What else do we have going on here, Spirit? Got the Nine of Cups with the Nine of Swords. The Judgment. somebody is upset like about like some type of judgment. Somebody has to like make a decision. This could be somebody like fearful that they made like the wrong decision as well. With like the Seven of Swords, somebody could fear that they are going to make like the wrong decision, or that they have made the wrong decision. But I feel like if you made a decision already, Spirit wants you to know that you did make the right decision here. But you could be kind of fearful that you did make like the wrong decision, or that you are going to make like the wrong decision. But just kind of listen to like your intuition, and I do feel like you're going to be guided on whatever you're supposed to be guided to. If you're looking on like information to kind of like help you make whatever this decision is, I don't feel like you're going to find it, because I don't feel like you're supposed to find it. I feel like you're supposed to be leaning on like your own intuition to help you make this decision. And for some of you, that's what your purpose is. You like leaning on yourself to be able to kind of leaning on yourself, like listening to like your own intuition to be able to make decisions inside of your life here. Um, yeah, that's what it feels like. Got the Four of Pentacles here. Yeah, some holding back some type of information. The Chariot. For some of you, like you always like looking for like some type of information so you can kind of compare things before you actually make a decision. It's like holding you back in some type of way. Like with the Seven of Wands, this is making like it's you creating like your own blockage in your life. This would be like the type of issue where somebody is always having to like make a decision inside of their life, so they look for outside sources to help them make the decision that they need to make here. Um, this could be somebody here that like probably listens to a lot of tarot. Whether you do tarot, you can listen to like a lot of tarot. You could always ask other people for like their opinions before you make like a certain decision. This could be somebody that has like anxiety before they have to make like major decisions inside of their life. Um, yeah, this would be somebody that has anxiety before they have to kind of make like certain decisions inside of their life here. But I feel like Spirit is telling you that you're holding your own self back here with like the Four of Pentacles and the Chariot. You're holding your own self back because like you're waiting on like other people or like other sources to help you make decisions that you're supposed to be making for your own self. And for some of you, these decisions can be in regards to like your finances here. Your finances here, and you could be waiting on somebody to kind of help you or guide you in a direction that you feel like you should be going. But Spirit is trying to teach you to actually listen to like your own intuition. Yeah, listen to like your own intuition with the Page of Swords and the four Pentacles here, because somebody here like looks for like help, like they look for help. This could be somebody here that always wants to like there's nothing wrong with like comparing both options to kind of see nothing wrong with like comparing both options to kind of see which one is going to benefit you. That's not what I'm saying. um but somebody they get to they how do I say this? This would be somebody here that wants to know like the best possible outcome of the decision that they're going to make, without understanding that the learning comes from making that decision and then seeing where it takes you. That way, when that choice comes, I hope I'm saying this right, but that way, when you're faced with that choice again later on in life, you kind of know, oh, I picked this way and it didn't really work out for me. Let me try this way. But somebody here, they don't want to go through the process of learning how to become a good decision maker. That's what I'm trying to say. Somebody wants other people to make the decisions for them, or they want other people to always guide them in the direction that they should be going. The Spirit wants you to awaken to the fact that you are the person that is supposed to be making choices in your own life. You've come down here to actually learn how to make like decisions. You've come down here to kind of learn how to be a decision maker of your own life. You have to stop waiting and allowing other people to kind of guide you and kind of guide yourself. And somebody needs to awaken to the fact that you are like the master kind of like the co-master of like your own ship or your own destiny. You know, what did it say in here? I think it was under awakened. Give me 1 second, guys. It says something like that. Um, this card means you are awakening to a truth about the purpose of your life and the choices you are making. Um, You're starting to see where this winding road called life will lead and become crystal clear about what is required to get there. And for some of you, what is required to get there is for you to be making your own decisions. Like, it's okay to want to compare because we all want the best possible outcome in our life. But somebody here, you could sit and daydream about what will happen if I actually decided to take this route, and you spend a lot of time daydreaming about it, and then you go, okay, what will happen if I take this route, and you spend a lot of time daydreaming about it, but you're not really even taking any action on either course. You're not taking action on either course here. You're holding your own self you're holding with the Four of Pentacles, you're holding your own self back from moving forward here with the Chariot card that just came out here. Somebody has like anxiety, like when it comes to making decisions for their life. Um, And I feel like Spirit kind of wants you to know that you may not always, the decision that you make is a decision that you're supposed to make. Um, yes, we all have free will. We all are presented with choices. You can take one route and your life will be different than what it is now. And then you could take another route and your life is different than that route here. But like I said earlier, comparison, there's not much difference. There is a little difference. There will be like a little difference, but there isn't much difference. I'm saying a little difference because I don't know if you guys can tell, but you can see like the chest area is a little different. The chest area is a little different. And I want to say the lips and the nose is a little different, but I feel like this is like the same person. Um, so there isn't much of a difference. There might be little things that are different, but there isn't much a difference. So somebody could be worried about how their life is going to turn out, or how their life would have been if they never made a decision. But I feel like Spirit's going to trying to tell you that it's not much difference. It's not that big of a difference. Um, yeah. So stop worrying about the choices that you already made, because there isn't like much difference. There like the only difference, say if you move somewhere, or you decide to take another job somewhere else, or you decide to go to school somewhere else or something like that. Just say you had two decisions here. And I'm moving, for example, you decide to move to like a new city, new apartment complex, a new neighborhood. You may be surrounded, the smallest, I feel like what I'm trying to get at is about the details. Um, so when you move to this new place, you may be around different people. Um, but your journey, to me, this is what I feel like it's saying. It's like how it resonates for you. But I feel like your journey is still the same. You're just surrounded by like different people. Um, you're surrounded by like a different neighbors. You have a new grocery store, but like your journey and the destination to where you're supposed to be going to is still the same. It's just different details. Instead of you kind of walking outside and your car is in front of your house, maybe your car is in the back somewhere, parked in the back or something like that. You move to a different city, you have new friends, you're surrounded by a whole new environment. So where you're at is kind of new to you, but the journey to where you're going to is still going to be the same. So maybe you're worried and you're kind of upset about like the decisions that you made in your life or that you're going to make in your life here, but there isn't much difference. That's what I'm trying to get at. I hope I'm explaining it the way that it needs to be. But understand also, Spirit wants you to kind of understand that you won't. At this time of your life, if you could be trying to spy or like look for information. I don't feel like you're going to find it at this time. Yeah, because I feel like Spirit is wanting you to be able to make this decision on your own. What else do we have here? And I feel like Spirit is trying to awaken you to being like your own decision maker. Don't allow anybody else to kind of make decisions for you. Don't wait on. I'm not gonna say don't wait on information. Definitely wait on like a lot. Wait on as much information as you can before you do make the decision. Excuse me, y'all. I'm a big dude, but don't hold yourself back, feeling like you can't because you feel like you can't make a decision. Um, because you're only blocking your own self with like the 7 of Wands. You're only blocking your own self. Um, you're putting that own block on your own road by not making a decision. Because there are time limits to things here, and I just saw divine timing. Yeah, there's a time limit to things here, and sometimes you not making a decision at all is you actually making a decision. Um, you could be putting like your own roadblock with the 7 of Wands up here. You could be putting like your own roadblock up by not making a decision. Um, but also, if you've already made decisions, don't fret over the decisions that you made here, like with the Judgment card out here. Um, because it was the decision that you made was the decision that you were supposed to make. What else do we have out here? Last card for the spread. We got the Knight of Cups, okay. With the Knight of Swords. Give me one on this Knight of Cups. What's the Knight of Cups? King of Cups. The Death card. For somebody, okay, I'm gonna read it like this before I read it in another way. For some of you, if there's like something, I'm gonna read this two ways because I hate using tarot only for like romantic things or like relationship stuff. So I'm gonna read it two ways. The first way I'm gonna read it, for some of you, if there's like something that you've been in like your feelings about, like with the King of Cups. If there's something that you've been in like your feelings about here, there's gonna be something that's gonna come in. It's gonna kind of like help you. It could be awakening. So maybe you end up realizing something with the awakening card. Um, so maybe you end up realizing something, um, or just coming to like a conclusion about something that you could be in your feelings about, or just kind of emotional about. Something's going to kind of come in. That's going to kind of help you get out of those feelings. Like with the Death card here, with the Death card in this, with the Death card and the Strength card here. So something's going to come in here. Some type of assistance, some type of help, whether this is from a person, a place, or a thing here. There's going to be something that's going to come in. It's going to kind of like end like a cycle for you with the World card here. Um, yeah, the King of Cups with like the Knight of Cups. So there is going to be something that's going to come in and it's going to end the cycle for you because maybe you go back and forth in your head about something, or maybe you're just unsure about something, unsure about like a decision that you made here, or the decision that you need to kind of make going forward here. But something's kind of going to come in and help you with that, with the Nine of Cups, and then the King of Cups, the Nine of Cups with the King of Cups here. Um, yeah. And for some of you, it could be some type of information. Maybe somebody is holding back some type of information that they're supposed to be telling you and they haven't told you about it, or maybe there was just some type of information that was held back from you. Um, that you're going to be awakened to, or you're going to come to a conclusion about, something's going to reveal itself. But something, whatever it is coming to you, I don't feel like you have to look for it. With the Knight of Cups and the World card, it is coming to you. I don't feel like you have to kind of look for it. Now, for others of you who want to hear about, there could be a person that held back from you, that could be coming towards you. They want to come towards you and they want to like heal things with you. Yeah, they want to like heal things with you. This could be somebody that could have like held back from you in some way, shape, or form. But they want to come back and they want to come back through to you and like heal things with you. This would be somebody here that you two could possibly, you just don't, you and this person, I feel like, if this is like another person, I do feel like you guys are like the same. This is what I said earlier with the comparison. I do feel like you guys are like, whoever you and this person is, I do feel like you guys are like the same. In some way, shape, or form, but you may like see something differently, but you guys are a lot alike. So just think about that when this person, if this is a person and they come back around, you and this person are a lot alike. With the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups, with the comparison in the World card, I feel like you guys are like, I don't want to say two peas in the same pot, but you like the same. I'm not gonna say even like the same person, but you guys are like very similar. You guys could have just grew up, either you guys grew up in two different parts of like the world, or you come from like two different places, or you guys see something from like a different point of view, but what you're looking at is like the same thing, but you see it from like a different point of view. um Yeah, whoever you and this person is. So this person may be coming back around to you here. Just kind of, I feel like if this is a person, kind of have like an open mind with this individual, because I do feel like you and this person is like the same person in a way, in some way, shape, or form. It could all be in like the details of how you see something as well. Maybe you see more details than that person sees, or vice versa. But I feel like if this is like another person, I do feel like you guys are alike in some way, shape, or form. I know I keep saying that, but I just feel like you and this person is alike. You're very alike. And I feel like if you guys actually like had like a talk or like a conversation with each other, you may kind of realize that you guys are very similar. Yeah. Or you may see, through conversation with this person, that you guys are very similar. Um, but you just see things from different sides. Or just see the same things. One person sees more details than the other. It's something like that, but I do feel like you and this person is like the same thing. Not the same person, not getting the twin flame thing, but I feel like you and this person are just very similar, whether you guys can recognize it or not. Yeah. Yeah, somebody's very similar to like another person, whether you see it or not. let me keep going. What's this page of sources? What's the page of swords? We got the two of swords. Yeah, somebody is trying to find like some type of information. I don't feel like you're gonna find it. I said that earlier with the death card. So if you are looking for information, there could be somebody here looking for information about you, so they can kind of compare their life to yours, or vice versa. Somebody is not going to find like the information that they're looking for, because I feel like it's blocked for like a reason. For some of you, it is blocked for like a higher power. The King of Swords with like the Emperor. Uh, the King of Swords. I'm sorry, the King of Swords with the higher fine. So somebody is like, something is blocked. Like if you're looking for some type of information, this could be spiritually as well. Maybe somebody could be doing like a little bit of spiritual spying or something like that. I don't feel like you're going to find the information that you're going to be looking for. Um, yeah. I don't know, maybe somebody is just like spying on somebody so they can kind of compare their lives to that person. Um, Somebody like keeps like a lot of like their, also I don't know, this would be somebody like spying on like somebody's Facebook page as well. Somebody keeps like a lot of like their information like to themselves. Like somebody's very private, I'm hearing. Somebody's very private. Somebody doesn't allow like people to kind of know like private things about them. Somebody can also be very guarded, like with the seven of wands here. So I don't know if somebody's like trying to spy on somebody who is very guarded or something like that here, but you're not going to get like the information that you're looking for. Yeah, you're not going to get that information from that person. Um, Death with the King of Swords. Somebody's definitely, they're very guarded. Um, or this could be somebody here who doesn't like put all like their business on like a social media platform either. Um, yeah, somebody kind of keeps like their business to themselves. This is a Judgment card here. Somebody could also be like blocked and they're trying to find more information about somebody, but I don't feel like you're going to find it. What's the Judgment card here? With the Sun card. With the Two of Cups, yeah, somebody's trying to like peer. Somebody's like trying to peer inside of like somebody's life through social media, through spiritual stuff. But I don't feel like you're going to find it with the Two of Cups. I don't feel like you're going to find it like with the Two of Cups and the Eight of Wands. I mean, the Two of Cups and the Eight of Cups as well. Now, like I said earlier, something has something to do with about like a choice. This could be like a choice inside a partnership that somebody needs to make as well. Um, Somebody could be like holding themselves back and like delaying like from making like a decision because somebody maybe have to walk away from one partnership to kind of accept one from like another one. And they could be like delaying their new partnership because they haven't walked away from like the other one first, or they're delaying like their a new beginning because they haven't walked away from something first. Um, which is creating like a own blockage for them as well. What's the World card? Clarify the World card. The Eight of Pentacles with the Hierophant. For some of you, if you have like a choice between like two different jobs, with the world card, for some of you, like if you have like a choice between like two different jobs, for some of you, one of the like, there's a job that somebody could be at that could be ending here, whether you're getting fired or something like that. But somebody could be have like a choice between like two different jobs. But something's going to be ending. Like with the Two of Cups, there's a partnership ending. Two of Cups, Five of Cups with the Hierophant. And so for some of you, something could be ending, so you can go inside of like a partnership with like somebody else. Um, Yeah, with the shrimp card and the temperance, something is ending for you to go inside like a partnership with like somebody else. Maybe I don't know if the time is up or what, but something's ending for you to go into like a partnership with like somebody else. Um, what's the Seven of Wands? Three Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. Five of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. I feel like over time, with the Seven of Wands out here and the Three Cups, I don't know if somebody had like a friend or like a group of friends or something like that here. But I feel like over time, with the Wheel of Fortune, over time, Three Cups, Seven of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, over time, this could have been like a friend or a group of friends that you could have partied with, celebrated with in some way, shape, or form. But I feel like over time here, with the Wheel of Fortune, with the Nine of Cups, with the Nine of Pentacles here, and with the Five of Pentacles here, I could read this both ways. I could read this both ways. If you were in like a group or like a friendship of people here, Three Cups, some people that you celebrated with, there's a bit like you could be in like a comfort zone with them, you felt real comfortable with this group, this friendship, this group of people, this community of people. It could have been something to where you didn't want something to end, like with the Seven of Wands out here, you didn't want something to end here. I feel like whatever it is, like it was going to end anyway. With the comparison and the awakening and the world card out here, it was something was going to end anyway. With the Nine of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles, with Three of Wands with the Death card, something was going to end anyway. So if you're trying to like stop an ending, it's going to end anyway with the world card, or it was going to end. In due timing, it was going to end here. Whether that was a friendship, you being around in like a certain community or something like that, something is going to end. It was fated to end. Somebody was supposed to kind of walk away with the Five of Pentacles out here. Somebody was like supposed to be like, somebody was going to be like walked away from or like left out in the cold, in some way, shape, or form. Something was going to end. You may have tried to stop it from ending, with like the Seven of Wands here and the Nine of Swords, but something was going to end. It was fated to end. Um, so you may have tried to stop it from ending, but it was already going to end. Um, So maybe this is what like somebody like needs to kind of hear, because with the Two of Swords here, this could be some stuff that you don't know about here, with like the Four of Pentacles and the Page of Swords, and then the Knight of Cups and the World card. So something's already going to end, whether you're trying to stop it from ending or not. With the Seven of Swords, it was already going to end. If this is past tense, and you're trying to figure out if you made like the right decision, something was already going to end. There was a community, a friendship, a place that you were at, a comfort zone where you were in. Something was going to end. So you could be worried about if you, like I said earlier, with the Knight of Cups here and the King of Cups, something is going to come in that's going to help you see that you, it's going to help you see something that you didn't realize. Like I said a few minutes ago, with the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups, something was going to come in that was going to help you see something about a situation that awaken yourself. With the Awaken card out here, you were going to awaken to something that you didn't realize or that you didn't know. For some of you, this has something to do with like a community that you were in, a friendship that you were in, something that was very comfortable to you. With the Three of Cups and the Nine of Cups out here, something was going to end that somebody did not want to end. Like with the Seven of Wands, with the Seven of Wands out here, somebody didn't want something to end, but it was fated to. With the Wheel of Fortune, something was fated to end here. Like it was already written in stone. That job that you was going to be at, or that job that somebody was at, is going to get fired, something like that. Or you're going to be terminated, or the job is going to end, or something like that. But there was something that somebody did not want to end. Whether that was past tense or whether this is present, but I'm going to speak for the past now. There was something, because we're comparing here, so somebody's trying to compare something. There was something in the past that was going to end. And you could have made a decision in the past, and you're wondering if you made the right decision or not. There was something that you were involved in, a comfort zone that you were in, a friend that you were connected to, a community that you were in. Something was going to end about that community, something that you did not want to end, that you were trying your hardest not to lose, or trying your hardest to kind of hold on to. You didn't want this to come in, like with the seven of Wands in here. You didn't want the change to come in here, but it was fated to come in. Like it was fated to come in. It was fated to come in here, and that's something that you did not see with the Two of Swords out here in the Sun card here. You didn't see that this change that came into your life, or that is coming into your life, it was fated to kind of come in. So maybe you lost something that you didn't want to lose, and you kind of wonder. You're kind of wondering. You daydream about it. Yeah, you daydream about it. There was something that you lost in a decision that you've made, that you feel like you lost, but you didn't realize that it was actually, that you were going to lose it anyway. If that makes sense, you're going to lose whatever. This is what I'm saying, this is what I'm feeling. There's something that you were going to lose. Um, and you could be thinking back, daydreaming, like, what if I didn't make this decision? Will this still be there? Will I still be friends with that group of people? Will I still be living in that same community? Will I still be living in that same apartment? Something was going to come in anyway that was going to end that for you. Whatever you're kind of comparing, whatever with the comparison, whatever you're comparing, whatever you're thinking about, whatever you feel like you lost, because I feel like the only way that you would be like comparing something is if you feel like you lost it. So there's something that somebody feels like they lost, that they didn't want to lose here. With the Seven of Wands here, they were trying not to lose it. Um, I feel like it was fated to kind of come in. Somebody was going to go from like a group of people or like a friendship to kind of being by themselves here. With the Nine of Cups here, something was already fated to kind of, I don't know if something has something to do with like somebody's like material possession as well here, with the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups out here. So there could have been, somebody could have lost something materially as well. Somebody could have lost their car, somebody could have lost their housing. Something was already kind of fated to happen. It was already kind of written in stone for it to happen. So you could be wondering how life would be if I didn't make this decision, or if I didn't make this choice. But it was already, like I said earlier, somebody's life was still going to be the same, just with a little bit of differences. So stop worrying about past decisions that you've made, because your life will still kind of be the same, just with like different small details of difference. Because something that you lost, something that you still think about, was going to be taken away from you anyway. That's what I'm seeing. And it goes back to what we said about awakening. Like, you know, the choices that you make are the choices that you're supposed to be making. So stop thinking about past decisions and woulda, coulda, shouldas. Maybe you're trying to compare something like, if I didn't go down this route, if I didn't make a certain decision in my life, how would my life be? But I feel like Spirit is trying to tell you that it would still be like the same, just with small differences. And I hope I'm explaining myself correctly. Something that somebody did not want to lose, like you were going to lose it, whether that's a job, a person, a place, a thing, something that makes you comfortable, a friendship. Somebody was going to lose it, because it was written for you to lose it, or written for you to just kind of go your separate way. Um, if you lost your housing, it was meant for you to kind of lose your housing, like you are where you're supposed to be at. Unfortunately, and that sounds so unfortunate, but if you've like lost your housing, lost a car, lost something that you considered as valuable, you were going to lose it anyway. So stop trying to compare like your decisions that you made, and just kind of accept like where you are now. Because like I feel like with this world card out here, this world card is telling me that you could be entering, that somebody's entering like a new cycle. So I feel like everything that I just kind of discussed is maybe things that people are kind of that happened inside of somebody's life. Maybe something ended in your life here, and you're comparing like what would have been if this was still around, or what would have been if I kind of made, a different decision, or if I, decided to keep that job, or if I decided to kind of stay in that city, or maintain this relationship. It was going to, I feel like there was some type of, it was going to end anyway. For somebody, it was going to end anyway. Um, and I feel like Spirit wants you to stop like sitting and thinking about what would have happened if it didn't end it. So you could release it with this release ritual and kind of move forward with your life, because you're trying to hold on to information that you don't know. With the Page of Swords or the Two of Swords, it's like keeping you stuck. It's creating like a own blockage in your own life. So this could be like a small tad bit of information that Spirit is trying to give somebody. If you did, even if you didn't make that decision, or even if you didn't go down that route, your life would still kind of be the same, just with small differences. And that's what, because I feel like it was fated to be that way. With the will card, it was fated to be that way. With the awakened card, you are where you're supposed to be. Um, because I feel like the journey is the same. The journey stays the same, but your environment may change. And I hope that makes sense. Like where you're going, where you're heading, is still the same, but what's around you may be different. Your situation may be different. You may be around different friends. You may be at a new job. You may be in a whole different location, and you could be wondering, what if I was still somewhere else, or what if I was still in this relationship, what if I was still at this job, what if I was still friends with these people. And Spirit is trying to tell you that it was going to, with the world card, it was going to end anyway. That friendship would have ended anyway, that connection would have ended anyway here. um, that job would have ended. I don't know if somebody would have got fired, but since everything, something would have ended for you where you were at. You were going to experience the same things basically, whether you were there or whether you were here. It was only going to be small differences. Small differences. So what do we have for the viewers so they can kind of move on from here? So what's next for the viewer? What advice do you have for the viewer so they can kind of move on? Because I feel like Spirit is trying to kind of giving us like the backstory, to like somebody's past. Maybe you're kind of daydreaming about what life would have been like if you didn't make certain decisions. And I feel like Spirit is trying to explain to you that it would kind of still be the same, just different, but very small differences. Um, And I also feel like spirit is wanting somebody to also make decisions for themselves. Don't allow another person to make decisions for you. But I want to pull one last card to kind of figure out where does the viewer go from here. Where does the viewer go from here? Where does the viewer go from here? With the moon card. With the temperance card, with the moon card. I don't feel like you're supposed to know. Yeah, there's something about you like not supposed to knowing with the moon card and the temperance card. There's something about you moon card, temperance, strength card, and the higher form card. There's something about you like not knowing. With the moon card, King Cups, with the eight of Pentacles. I just feel like you're supposed to be working with the Eight of Pentacles, putting in the work that you feel like you should be doing here. But whether that's working on yourself. You know, mastering like a craft or something like that here. There isn't really much that Spirit is really giving me at this time, and I'm going to abide by that here. Um, yeah, I'm going to abide by that at this time. Yeah. So I just feel like somebody just kind of needs to kind of continue like doing whatever work that they kind of need to do to just kind of move forward. I don't feel like you're going to be able to see certain things on like your path at this time. But I just feel like do the best that you can and just allow like spirit to kind of guide you. Um, Listen to like your intuition with that strength card and the higher font out here. The strength card and the hermit card out here. Somebody's intuition can also be like strengthening as well. Maybe you like walking into the unknown is going to help you strengthen your intuition. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna leave it there, y'all. Like I said, I'm not sure if this is going up. If it does go up, hey y'all. Um, but if it doesn't, it just doesn't. I'm gonna leave it there until next time. Peace.